Do the drop test in 3, 2, 1. We have boundary. Stock one goes in easy. Butter in and out. This one, not so much. So yeah, time to figure that out. Yep, we'll see how I can get it in.
Why is the hurricane supposed to be like this, Mommy?
Stock one on top.
Okay.
And hammer. Alright, looks like it's sitting there. So I got the sprocket all the way in. Put the timing chain on. If you look, there's a mark linked. It's on there on the line. You got a mark link there. And then you have a marked link. You can see it right there with the black link, black line. It's all marked up here. Yeah, as long as you have that marked up there, this marked up here, the ledge down here is at 5 o'clock. That's how everything should begin. Put the chain on, put the guide down, torque this to 89 inch pound, or however you say, whatever. And then once you get everything lined up, you put the tension rail on, make sure it's all good, and then you pull the pin, which I'm waiting. I'll do here in a minute, not yet. I'm trying to make sure everything is good. Once everything is good, I'll pull the pin, and this should put some tension on the chain, a lot more tension on the chain than it has right now. And then the next step is to go one full rotation and put this slit back down here at 5 o'clock. And then do a rotation only until 12 o'clock. Once we get it to 12 o'clock, then we'll do the same thing on the other side, on the passenger side. All right. Oh, we gotta watch this.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. Yep, gotcha.
And then that one won't turn, it's just this one.
There you go. And one full rotation.
Scares me. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes like super soft.
Yeah. It's the valves compressing.
Once they release, it goes around. There you go. Don't fucking release now.
The timing mark should be around the 7, 8 o'clock mark when that's at 12 o'clock.
There? A little more?
Yeah, you'll be able to tell once you go to line up the links. Yep, that should be good.
The mark should be 7, you said, right?
Yeah, 6, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's down there, I see it. Where mine was.
Oh, this one's on top.
Did you have to play with the crank in order to get this one to allow you to put both of them on?
What do you mean?
Well, one side of the chain on mine was super tight, the other one was a little loose, so we had to move it backwards and forward.
Oh, this one's loose.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This one might be too loose, because this goes on top here, huh?
Yeah, it goes on top.
Oh, hope I didn't. That should be fine. Yeah, I know what you mean now. It looks like it's yeah, you might be right.
Oh, look at you. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I used the channel locks and pressed the center to relieve the oil pressure that was inside of the oil so it escaped.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. But I made a mess when I did it. I didn't know all that oil was gonna come.
I was trying to keep it off my porch.
Oh yeah, I might need, like you said, to move it for this. Alright, so timing's all done. We had the mark at 5 o'clock. We put both mark parts on the chain link on the marks that they go. We rotated one full rotation, then we went to 12. We put this side of the timing chain, both places where it was marked. And we put the rails, the tension rail, the tensioners on, clips are off, everything is good. So now to move on to the next step. Let us pray. Here's some of this. Alright, so to get the balancer in there, we got this long bolt, these pieces inside. This was all the way out here, I already turned it, so I keep tightening it. Every time I tighten, it just pushes this, and it pushes the harmonic balancer in, and the bolt stays in place. Once it goes all the way in, I'll pull the bolt out, and then I'll put the belt around here, and then zip tie to this, turn this, and hopefully the belt will go in. Alright, sounds super easy. Not really. Alright, so I got the balancer in. I don't know if you can see, but I'm using the trick from BMP's video. Put zip ties. I'm about to turn it, see if the belt catches on. Wish me luck, we'll see. Alright, so I don't know where I was last. Put all the timing stuff back, timing cover, harmonic balancer, put the belt on, put the water pump, the alternator, spark plugs, valve covers, the coil packs, and yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow I gotta put this sway bar back on. So yeah, sway bar, and that's all you get for now. All right. I bet you guys thought I had forgotten, huh? Nope. We gotta get this out and do the drop test. Oh yeah. And check and see how this one looks too. All right, let's open this up. And here they are. Some scoring marks, but they don't look too bad. mean, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic or expert or anything, but there's a drop test in 3, 2, 1. Close the door. So we dropped it twice. Once from him standing, the second one from him from the chair. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. But this is the third time we dropped them, and on the third time, if you can see right here, there's a crack right there. So we dropped it twice, it was good, and then on the third time from up there from the chair, there's a crack. So I don't know, I think they're pretty tough. But what do I know?